I don't know how to answer that question. I literally hope that this comment was just a joke. I think it is, but why would anybody consider my love so wild? Please give me, baby. My love so wild. Please give me a sign. My love so wild. Please give me a sign. Welcome back to the vlog, guys. It's Friday, which means new vlog. Every Friday, I'm gonna have a new vlog up on my channel. Today, we're doing a Q&A. So for today's vlog, I thought doing a Q&A would be a lot of fun because I don't actually really do Q&As, and you guys have tons of questions all the time, so I open it up to you guys on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for you guys to ask whatever you wanted guitar related, or just random stuff that you just want to know about me. So I got like between 150 to like 200 questions, which is insane. So I'm gonna try to answer as many of your guys' questions as possible. If I don't answer your question, I'm really sorry. But some of you guys also asked a lot of really great guitar related questions that I feel are gonna be way too long for a light little Q&A like this. So if I don't answer your question, it may possibly have its own video in the future where I can just like talk for 5 to 10 minutes about it and give you guys a really full, helpful answer. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and start from Instagram. I'm seeing a lot of you guys ask this one question. I'm gonna pull it right here from Isha. She asked me on Instagram, she said, what age did you start to play and how did you become famous? P.S. Love you a lot. I love you too. I always see you comment on my photos. You're so sweet. I started to play at age 14, like right before I turned 15. It's like 14 going on 15. To answer your second part, how did you become famous? This is not me trying to like be like humble and modest or anything, but honestly, I genuinely don't feel any kind of fame with what I do. Even from like when I think back to like 0 subscribers or when I just had like 12 subscribers, I still remember the day where I was sitting over here in my room in the corner and I was like, oh, I got 12 subscribers, this is awesome. But I don't feel like I'm this like, I don't know, I don't feel like I'm this like big person or anything like that. I still feel like me, but I will say my life is a little bit more social online. That's changed, but other than that, like I don't feel any kind of fame. I really don't. I think what you're trying to ask is like, how did I build an audience? Honestly, I just put out videos that I enjoy making myself. And I think because a lot of people find them helpful and enjoy learning from them, we share a passion. I think that's how we built this awesome community. Shawn Daniel wants to know, who are some of your favorite YouTubers? Wink face. I see what you did there. I see what you did, Shawn. I actually commented that to him and he was like, no, I just genuinely want to know, like, who do you watch? But Shawn, I do enjoy your videos. You have an amazing channel, so you guys should definitely go check out Shawn. Look who came to join our Q&A. You say hi, Thomas? He's like, nope. So YouTubers that I enjoy watching, definitely H3H3. I love Ethan and Hila. I am an Hila Kleiner. I also watch PewDiePie sometimes. I really love his stuff now, especially since it's like just genuinely like 110% like raw, like Felix. I think it's awesome. I really love how he's progressed in the past couple of years. I think it's amazing. I really don't watch any beauty vloggers, but the one that I always go back to that I love so much is Casey Holmes. She is amazing and I love how honest she is about her recommendations and she's so real and I just love her personality. And her puppies! Actually, they're not puppies, they're dogs now, but they're so cute. I also love Superwoman, My Life is Ava, Peter McKinnon, Niga Higa. I'm sure there's tons of people I'm probably leaving out. I watch a lot of YouTube, so. This question comes from Ivy on Twitter and she wants to know, what is your favorite brand of guitar? Breedlove. I have other guitars that are from different brands and I love them too, but Breedlove, hands down. I really admire the quality and craftsmanship that goes into their guitars. They just sound like honey. Like that's what I think of when I hear a Breedlove. I think of just like sweet honey. Pruna on Twitter wants to know, if you never started guitar, what would you do right now? And even if you did guitar, why would you start a YouTube channel? So the first part of that question, if I never started guitar, what would I be doing now? I don't know how to answer that question. It's kind of a scary thought for me to think where my life would be right now, like where I'd end up if I had I not gotten into guitar. Because playing guitar has been a huge, not to sound cliche, but it's really been a huge part of my life. And it's led me to a lot of amazing opportunities. So it's hard to say where I would be right now. In the past, I definitely thought about becoming a teacher at like a high school, like either being an English or a German teacher. And then I also thought maybe I would go into like radio and be like either a radio DJ or get into radio advertising or something communication related, but I ended up doing this and I am loving every second of it. So the second part of the question, even if you did guitar, why would you start a YouTube channel? So I mean, I do play guitar, obviously. The reason why I started a YouTube channel was actually because I loved singing and playing guitar, and this channel, when I first started it, I didn't have the intention of teaching guitar. It never crossed my mind. I just uploaded covers of myself singing and playing guitar, and I would like post them on Facebook for my friends to see, and it started to gain a little bit of traction. And then a few months in, someone just randomly asked me to teach one of the songs I had covered. It was Crazier by Taylor Swift, which unfortunately the video is not still up on YouTube, but I have a copy somewhere, I'll have to get it. So I did that, and after I did that, I started getting tons of requests for more tutorials. And that was basically the birth of the Guitar Goddess channel. Ooh, okay, I love this question. This one is from Kim Claus. I hope I said this name right, but I see you all the time. You're always liking my stuff on Twitter, and I see you on YouTube as well. But he wants to know, if you could watch one band live, which artist would you choose and why? Hands down, I'm going to have to say AC/DC, because they're not gonna be around probably too much longer. They actually toured like last summer or the summer before, but the tickets were absolutely astronomical. They were like $800 plus a ticket. That was quite a bit out of my budget, so I had to pass, but the closest thing I have seen to AC/DC was actually a tribute cover band, and they actually looked and sounded just like AC/DC. And I definitely go see them again, but if I could see the real AC/DC. Anoop wants to know how to get rid of my guitar. I couldn't focus on my studies. Please help. You do need help, but not getting rid of your guitar. Are you insane? I literally hope that this comment was just a joke. I think it is, but why would anybody consider, look, I get it, school's tough, but don't you take study breaks? I'm sure everybody takes a study break to either go get a snack, go to the bathroom, or just like walk away for like at least 10 to 15 minutes when you're not hitting the books. But let me tell you this, I got all of my studying done, but I also made sure to take breaks in between. So when I was like, all right, books, I'm done with you for right now, I picked up my guitar and I would just start picking along and just like, just to meditate, you know, like just to relax, or I just like get a pick and just start strumming. Makes you feel so much better because it just helps you relieve all that stress from studying, and just it helps you relax, and connecting with music can actually do you a lot of good when it comes to studying for your test. Taking breaks and playing guitar honestly helped me when I was studying for my exams because it relaxed me, and then that way I could get back into studying and I was a lot more focused. So if any of you guys are students out there, definitely don't exile your guitar when you have to study for an important test. Like, maybe put it in a different room so it's not like a visual distraction, but just know in the back of your mind it's there for when you get up and take your break. Akshat says, please do Boulevard of Broken Dreams by Green Day. Okay, first off, Boulevard of Broken Dreams, amazing song. Green Day's a great band. But secondly, I'm just gonna say this is a Q&A. This is not, I didn't ask for song requests. This is song requests you can leave everywhere else. You can drop them under my YouTube videos or wherever else, but this is a Q&A, my friend. There's another one here. Please do Symphony Clean Bandit tutorial, please. Again, not a question. Don't worry, I'm not hating on you, just saying it's not a question. On to the next question. Muad wants to know, will you ever visit Morocco? I don't know. Rodina wants to know, do you listen to Shawn Mendes and what are your favorite songs? I do listen to Shawn Mendes, not like a ton, but I do listen to him occasionally. Right now I'm really loving There's Nothing Holding Me Back. That's a great song. I am a lazy person and wants to know, did you hear the new song Attention? What do you think? Is it good? Attention by Charlie Puth, definitely a great song. I really love it. I've been listening to it. Milani asks, Yogurtland or Starbucks? I've never heard of or been to any place called Yogurtland, but I'm assuming it's a place where you get yogurt. So I'm definitely gonna have to go with Starbucks on this one. Starbucks. Charlotte wants to know, will you ever do a show / meet and greet? I would love to. That would be so much fun. Honestly, meeting you guys would be amazing. I don't know how to go about doing a meetup. 2 events I've always really wanted to go to is either Playlist Live in Orlando or VidCon, which is in California. And I don't know if any of you guys go to those events, but those are 2 events I've always wanted to go to, but it never seems to work out with my schedule. This year it definitely didn't. I'm hoping it's gonna work out for me next year because honestly, I think it would be a great place for me to start meetups. The Crazy Guitar Gal wants to know, what kind of guitar strings would you recommend, metal or nylon? With metal, they're usually referred to as steel string, but I prefer steel string over nylon. Actually, all of my guitars use steel string. I don't own a classical guitar, and classical guitars are made for nylon strings, but I know somebody that does have a nylon string guitar and I've gotten to play it and it sounds beautiful, but I really prefer steel string. That's like, I love that. Have you ever been to Europe? If yes, where? I've definitely been to Europe at least 4 times in my life. The first time I don't remember though, because I was a baby. But my mom is actually from Germany, like born, raised in Germany. And so we'd go back to her hometown and go visit her family over there. So I've been to Germany a few times, and then she has cousins in France. I never went to Paris or anything like that, but I've been to France. It's been a while since I've been there, but I would love to go back in the future. Solomon Christian wants to know, do you love rock and roll music? I do. I grew up actually listening to a lot of rock and roll because of my dad. Okay, so my battery ran out of power, so I had to recharge it a little bit, but I ended up running out of time because I had to wait for it to recharge. So unfortunately, that is all the questions I can answer for this video, but I had a lot of fun doing this, and if I didn't answer your question, I'm really sorry. Maybe I'll get it next time. I will definitely do more Q&As in the future if you guys would like to see them. Maybe we'll make it into a monthly thing and we'll name our Q&As. Let me know if you guys have any cool Q&A names that kind of go with guitar or guitar goddess. If you can come up with like a cool name. Keep it short though. Keeping it short is cool, and we can like hashtag it. It'd be really cool. And like I mentioned before, a lot of you guys had really great guitar related questions that would have just been way too long for me to answer in this video. So they might possibly have their own separate video sometime in the future. So stay tuned for that. But I think that is pretty much it for today. Thank you guys so much for submitting all of your questions. I really appreciate all of the love and support that you guys give for what I do. It's just amazing to have such an awesome community. And also, while we're still here, I'm trying to build a video schedule. So every Friday I want to do a vlog, and then I feel like Sundays are a really great day for guitar tutorials. So let me know. I feel like Sundays work really well. But yeah, I'm trying to build a video schedule so that way I have regular upload days, so you guys aren't like, when is she gonna put up her next video? Because I totally know how it feels when one of your favorite YouTubers like just doesn't have an upload schedule and their uploads are sporadic. So I'm trying to put together a schedule for you guys so you can expect when my videos are gonna be. And make sure to follow me on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram, so that way you guys can stay in the loop with what I'm working on. And that way you guys also don't miss the opportunity to ask me questions for Q&As. But that is gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and for submitting your questions, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!